Hey everybody, welcome back to Kon-Heads Crunchy Review Episode 4.
Hey, crunch.
I'm Dodger J, your host, and with me tonight is...
Jared, of course.
And when we're not awing at the horrifying cuteness of water bears, we're watching anime.
They're so cute and terrifying at the same time, it's ridiculous.
Okay guys, so spoiler warning for episodes 10 of Black Bullet and Mukake City Actors.
And episode 365 of Naruto Shippuden.
Right, so Naruto Shippuden.
In this episode, it was kind of boring. Not boring, but
we said it couldn't follow last week's, and it didn't.
It was a little weaker.
Yeah,
but I liked that Shikaku's plan that we finally figure out is to give the army some of the Nine Tails power.
Yeah,
like he did with Kakashi earlier.
And Hinata. So now they all have that like fox aura around them. And the way they do it is
they high five.
So yeah, and surprise, Shukaku's big plan is to do Shiku Ino Cho.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real imaginative guy.
That's like Gordon Bombay telling the guys on Mighty Ducks that the secret to winning is triple deke.
Oh, of course. Triple D.
So when we weren't on the battlefield is when it really slowed down, kind of, because we're not Sasuke fans, but they're out there.
Yeah,
we see them out there.
Yeah, there's a ton. Just not us.
We both had beef with the ridiculousness.
Okay.
Of Sasuke
in the middle of the Leaf Village. The Leaf Village that just got annihilated by Pain. Sasuke's on top of a tower looking at the wall with their faces.
Yeah, it kind of echoes back to Naruto on the tower, but this is like evil on the tower.
Not only him, Orochimaru is just below with Sasuke's two goons. Who's looking for the village? Who's looking out for the village?
Shouldn't they know Orochimaru's face?
And Sasuke.
He's gotta be like the most...
He's a wanted rogue ninja. Where are those gate guardians?
Orochimaru's ascending. He's like one of the most legendary...
He was up for Hokage.
One of the most legendary ninjas in the village, and they can't figure him out.
Where are those gate guardians?
Wasn't
the ramen shop dude like, whoa, Sasuke's back?
We're supposed to believe they're all at war, but where's Konohamaru?
Konohamaru?
Yes, I can never say his name right. Where is it? Why? He should have said, "Excuse me, sir, but you guys can't be here. I'm gonna..." At
least a bystander, like, that's not right.
Yeah. Rasengan their face.
Konohamaru, get him.
Yeah, so they were going to back...
I'm just stunned at their security.
I guess we kind of got a reveal this week of what was under the Uchiha village. Mm-hmm. That stone they're always showing when they're, like, having meetings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was a reanimation jutsu, and I thought it was the best part of the episode. It's when they bring back the Hokages.
I did not think it... They've been brought back before. The only newcomer is the fourth.
Yeah, and I thought it was real cool because their eyes were like...
They were cool, black and blue and stuff.
Yeah, I got a little psyched. Would you have been psyched if it was like Jiraiya or something?
Don't even mention him. If he came back, I'd be so happy.
Yep.
But no, it's the old guys. Naruto's dad. He's the only one I was excited for.
Have you noticed that the opening song for Naruto is kind of better than...
Usual?
Yeah. Or for like Shippuden history.
It's like a decent one?
Yeah. Shippuden history.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We haven't had a good one since like the beginning.
The first one. And even that was kind of like just...
I think there might have been a good one in the middle. I don't remember it.
Yeah. So should we switch over to Black Bullet? Because things need to be said.
Oh, it was brutal.
Okay, so starting off, let me tell you about some Black Bullets. Let me tell you. It started off kind of slow.
Yes, real slow.
Real slow. Like, it starts with them going to class.
Well, I guess not real slow, but...
It wasn't...
We were both kind of going, wow, this isn't going to be one of their best
Like,
episodes.
before the commercial, I was going to turn to Joseph and be like, this one's kind of not like the other ones. So anyway, earlier they go to class. They have this homework of, like, what you want to do when you're older.
Yeah. And
it's all marry Rintaro.
Except for the independent girl that wanted to be a doctor.
And a florist. And, so he takes them on a field trip to a memorial to kind of lift their spirits because of the wall and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, after the commercial, they go back. They're getting ready for their next class.
Yeah.
Inju is gonna take some Tinshu girls.
And she got some anime.
She's got the anime for them.
She's gonna share some anime.
The heart of Japanimation. So, when they get there, there's a huge crater.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. A bomb went off.
Yep.
Destroyed their class. Where was the old man?
He was there.
I know, he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
But where was he protecting these little girls?
I know, isn't that his job?
My mind...
How did that guy survive?
How did he survive?
Yeah, so then we see the fallout of this with Rentaro gets kind of depressed. And then...
He gets a talk from Kisara.
Yeah, and then Injo...
He was kind of telling the guards to get her out of here so she doesn't see anything. Yep. But she gets past them with her powers and she sees everything.
See what happens when you disobey?
You see her fall. It was horrifying. And then he calls Kisara, and same thing with Tina Sprout. Mm-hmm. Thank God she wasn't there.
You would have lost.
I would have lost it. And even earlier in this episode, you see that blind girl that he met before, that he gave some money to.
Yeah. She
was getting beaten by these douchebags.
Douchebags. The mutant haters, like X-Men.
I can't stand when something like that happens.
I was gonna bring it back to X-Men. It's just like the Charles Xavier Institute got bombed.
It was devastating.
Yep.
It was such a feels episode.
So the only other thing that really happened in this episode was there was a little bit about, like, they did a test about how the wall was corroding and everything like that. We really didn't catch it because it went by fast.
Yeah.
But it had something to do with Kisara's family, the Tendo family.
Yeah.
And I read something that she's kind of at odds with her family because of what they did during the war. And it looks like she was kind of, like, pissed.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode. Yeah, so, like, a brutal episode, kind of like Anime Night Cage Fight this week.
Oh, yeah. It was a good cage fight. Probably one of our best.
So, if you don't know, every week we do a cage fight for what we call Anime Nights. This is the night we watch Toonami and a lot of anime. And this week we had...
Ichigo Kurosaki and Trunks brief.
Trunks underwear.
Did Vegeta take her last name?
Yes, because Prince of All Saiyan is not a last name.
I guess she wears the pants in the family. Oh, I always thought it was Vegeta.
He wears the onesies. The weightlifting singlets. So yeah, a lot of discussion on this fight. So
no, not really.
Yes,
it was like two guys that said Ichigo, and then everyone's like, "Of course, Trunks, he's a Saiyan."
Really hard to match up those DBZ fighters.
You can't put up anyone against Saiyans. They're gonna destroy everything. Yeah,
so guys, if you want to check this out, it's every Saturday night at Select Your Player Facebook.
And I'll tweet it at Jared Ariano at Kon-Heads.
Yeah, and since you probably won't get his name, just go find Kon-Heads.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's jump over to the last show, which is Makaku City.
Mm-hmm.
But this week,
I like this episode more than the last one.
And I like the last one more than this episode. Yeah, this episode was a flashback episode.
But it's not a flashback that we've seen.
Yeah, we've seen it at the end of the episode.
We didn't see it. We were told about it. So it starts off kind of in feudal Japan, kind of.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was a weird time setting.
Because it was their house was kind of like normal, like present.
It was kind of like the house from the last episode, Ano's house.
Yeah. Maybe what? I don't know.
A little less futuristic.
On the field or something like that. Plus...
But there was, like, feudal Japan moments with, like, Amu Black Op type people.
Yeah, because they were wearing masks that looked like, you know, on Naruto they wear, like, animal masks.
Like cats.
Yeah. And they were wearing, like, kendo armor or something like that.
Yeah. Because what they did was kidnap... We see the snake lady for the first time.
Yeah, the monster they call her.
Yeah, and her kid that we've been told about. The kid and the whole family. What they did, they kidnapped the husband and tortured her for information to find her, so they can go
tortured him,
so they can go find her and kill her.
Yeah.
So when they go over there, she uses all of the snake powers that we see from the kids.
Yeah, which is pretty cool, actually.
She has like every power, the revealing eye, the stone eye, and all that.
This was the action episode of the show, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So when she takes them all out, she decides that she needs to go in the void to protect her family, so no one goes after her.
Yep. It reminds you of other anime, actually.
Yeah.
Where I can't be happy.
Because I am just a powerful foe.
And then... Yes.
It's almost like an Inuyasha kind of episode. The villagers after the demon.
Yeah. So, when they were talking to the Dream Snake, which is like the bad guy.
I didn't get this part. This part kind of confused me.
Yeah.
He was talking fast.
But this could have been taken right out of the Shaft's last series, the Monogatari series. I don't know if it's the last series. But, yeah, because the bad guy on that series turns out to be a snake, right? But it's cool. It's a snake in the girl's mind. So it talks like that guy, and even kind of looks like him.
What was that thing he was wrapped around, like that rock? Was that just a floating rock that he was attached to?
On this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. A giant meatball. So, and then we get a little bit in the present, finally.
And we find out that the Snake Lady's daughter is the mother of Mary.
Yes. And we can't figure out their ages, right?
Yeah.
Because Jared makes...
Joseph thinks that they were far in the past with the Snake Lady.
Yeah.
But I told him that we don't know how long that the Snake Lady and the mother lives, because she's half Snake Lady.
And Mary, for that part.
Yeah.
Because she's still a kid, but she might be, like...
We don't know their age, because she is, like I said, half Snake Lady, half human.
Yeah, so
they might live longer than we think.
And so Mary's mom isolates her, because she doesn't want her to suffer the same fate.
Oh, what I didn't catch at first is that I guess you can tell that they're like that because of their hair.
Yeah, because when we watch anime, we kind of expect weird colored hair.
Yeah.
But I guess for them, it was like, whoa, they got white hair.
Yeah.
And red eyes. So they look like...
And this is where Mary met Seto.
Yeah.
And he introduces her to iPods.
It involves rabbits. Or
iPods.
Bringing the power of the iPod shuffle.
Brings everyone together. People.
Yeah.
I like the song in this episode. There was certain episodes. There's songs.
Yeah, there was a mellow song.
It was kind of poppy. I liked it. Josie didn't like it.
My cup of tea. Not that I drink tea, but yeah. And then we get the little dubstep music in the. It wasn't too bad. I was okay with it until Jared said it was dubstep.
Until I pointed it out.
But I think it was more electronica.
So when we get to our timeline again, Mary finds Kohana. I think his name is.
Yeah, he's
how you pronounce it.
Android-looking guy.
He has white hair, and he's got the same eyes too.
Oh yeah.
Same blue eyeliner kind of.
So
look.
Maybe he's the Dream Snake, because we learned that Mary's holding the Queen Snake.
Yeah, from that void.
Yeah.
Her grandmother gave it to her.
And then the Dream Snake followed her into this timeline.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that guy, since he looks like her?
Maybe. Well, anyway, she finds him, and then they see on the news that the rest of the gang is at a hospital.
Yep. Oh, yeah, because they were talking about Momo. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
The crazy reporter's like, oh no, what's going on?
Yeah. And then, what's that other dude's name?
Seto or... No. Kano.
Kano and Seto and Ine, is that how you say her name? They're at that basement with the tank with her old body.
Yep.
So hopefully they'll all come together.
Yeah, I'm ready for the present, because we've been in the past for a while in this
We're
show.
living in the past, man.
So, do you have any other theories for what's going to happen next on the other shows?
Okay, on Naruto, it's probably just more about the Hokage, some flashbacks with Sasuke.
Sasuke flashbacks. Everyone's favorite.
Ugh, no, not my favorite.
Can we please see Naruto and Sasuke fight the waterfall?
Can we
Sorry, I just cannot handle it.
Can we see them fight now? That's what I want.
They're not going to fight.
I know. And then, Black Bullet, the walls they're going to invade.
Well, at the end of the episode, we saw that they were starting the invasion.
So they're invading.
Yeah.
Like I said, there can't be any more time. That wall's gone.
Yeah, they gotta run over to the...
They're running right now.
Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen is all hell's gonna break loose, some collateral damage, and I think Rentaro's gonna go unhinged from what just happened with the little girls.
Yep. Well, he's gotta get there because he's kind of...
He's the leader.
Yeah, he's the leader, but everything's happening and he's in the city right now with...
Yeah.
With what's her name?
So there'll probably be fights while he's trying to get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And they're gonna.
I think he's gonna be stopped or something by something new, some surprise.
Or maybe they get their butts kicked while and then he's gonna blame himself.
Yeah. No, Mukaku. I just want them back in the main storyline.
Yeah, like we said.
I'm done with flashbacks. I think I've seen everybody's. I could be wrong. There'll be some character we need a flashback with. Yeah. But I think they're gonna get back on track.
Thank you. Okay, well, I kind of think you're leaning towards Black Bullet being your favorite episode this week.
This is the way I like it, or my list for this week is Black Bullet, just for all the fills. Mukaku City, because I like this episode a lot better than the last one.
I do like the art of this one.
I like the art and the music.
Some stuff that kind of bothered me.
I liked it. I saw that snake thing is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Naruto, because it slowed down a lot.
Okay, well, I'd have to go Black Bullet because of the tragedy. Touching.
So much feels.
Yep. And then I'd actually go Naruto after Mukaku City.
Really? Just the 4 Hokage makes you so happy.
I like the reveal of the 4 Hokage, even though they've done it, like you said.
A couple times.
But not with Naruto's dad.
One new guy?
And he had cool blue eyes. It was cool.
The main reason I didn't like this episode is for Sasuke being in that village and no one cared.
Well, wait till next episode. We should get all Sasuke all the time. And then Mukaku, like I said, I've kind of seen the snake before on the other show.
I guess.
And then the timeline was kind of confusing. I did like the visuals with the mom and everything. I thought the mom was kind of cool.
Yeah,
the monster.
Like the mom.
And then
she's kind of hot, bro.
But then, yeah, I'm really ready for them to get to the present because I really like the main cast, and we haven't seen them in a long time. I want this story to go a little. Yeah, we haven't seen them in a long time. Yep. So, anything else?
No, I think that's about it for this episode.
Okay, guys, thanks for listening. I'm on Dodger J, or I am Dodger J. I'm not on Dodger J, and my co-host
Jared.
And subscribe to us because you can come back next week and we'll have some new stuff.
Give me some tweets.